I'm Fedora Pillay. I'm a sophomore here at Elon. My major is marketing with a minor in stats, and I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. So dyslexia is basically just a learning difference. It is something genetic, and it is just not something that goes away, and it's just something that you have to adapt to having. Dyslexia affects my everyday life. It's mainly, for me, like my reading comprehension and my spelling, but it comes in like all different forms depending on the person. I did go to a school that was like focused with teaching kids with dyslexia, so I did feel like a sense of community there. But now that like I don't go there and I go here, it is nice knowing that other people in this community have it. So I definitely have like a level of comfort from that. Growing up, I didn't know I have dyslexia until I was in the 2nd grade. That's when I was diagnosed. So from that point forward, I was placed in a different division of my school that focused on teaching students with dyslexia or any other learning difference. And I kind of had like a hard time transitioning from the first school I was at to the next because I had to leave all my friends. So that like did affect my life. Like afterwards, like I still made new friends, like I still learned all like the skills to have with my learning moving forward. So it did affect it, but it didn't like have like a huge emphasis or anything. Misconceptions are that it's contagious, that we like read our letters backwards. We like mix up letters and numbers. And those aren't like true for me. Like I still read every letter like the exact same. Like nothing's wrong with my vision or anything. I just think that dyslexia is kind of like growing awareness. Like it's becoming not more popular, but just more people are aware of what it is. So I guess in the beginning stages, there's a lot of things that were unknown. So people just said things and people just believed them. I feel like there's definitely more representation and that more people are becoming aware of what it is and how to assist students that have it. It's definitely becoming like more known, but it's not. I feel like everyone isn't as educated as they could be on it. So Elon has like disabilities resources, which is very helpful to have as a student, but it's very much like you're the one in control, and like if you want to have the accommodations you need to do everything yourself, and there's not much assistance in getting them. Once you have them, all the professors are pretty understanding of doing so, and then you can get like a special room for all your testing, just depending on what your accommodations have. I get time and a half on every test or quiz, preferred seating. I can use like the note takers in class, like I can get like the notes from them. But I've had those like accommodations my whole life, and those were like prescribed by a doctor. Growing up in my school, it was a pre-K through 12th school, so we had lower school, middle school, and high school, and then we had another division called the Key School, and that's where I was from 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And we kind of were like in our own little bubble, but at recess we did have the same time as everyone else our age. So when we would go to the field at the same time, like sometimes they wouldn't want to play with the kids that were in the Key School, and they would like call us keytards. So there was definitely some bullying growing up related to dyslexia. Now that like we're more grown up, like you can't really tell someone who has dyslexia and who doesn't, so no one really like treats anyone differently, at least for me, because of that. I think that just like a better understanding of what dyslexia is and how it could like affect a student's like learning could be like good to know, because like a lot of times like students my age don't really know like what it is, which is totally fine, but like sometimes like I might not get what we're doing, and having an explanation as why could help them understand. Dyslexia is definitely getting more like understood on all levels. I guess basically like the message of like a student with dyslexia is that like I can still do exactly what you guys do, just in a different way.